Hey, what's up, folks? Patrick Harrison here with the Discraft Underground team, and we have another Underground interview for you. And actually, Wes Shinevar, you guys know him, he's the team captain. He's going to be taking this one over.
Thanks, Trevor, for joining us for this little interview. So why don't we start off with having you tell us a little bit about where you're from and kind of how you started playing disc golf.
Oh, man. I started playing disc golf in 1991. I was 7 years old. My dad took me to the first course in Kentucky. It was Otter Creek Park. And from there on, I just kind of flourished into my favorite sport ever. I started, like high school, I was playing with my high school buddies and stuff in Kentucky. So just keep continuing to play, man. So
nice. And you're a Texas native now, so moved from Kentucky down to Lone Star State.
Yeah, I like it down here, man. It's nice and warm in the wintertime, and I can play golf.
Yeah. We see a bunch of the pros, it seems like, moving to some warmer climates, Arizona, Texas, in the off-season to, really be able to keep taking their game seriously in the off-season and keep getting that practice in.
Yeah, you guys get snow. We don't down here.
Yeah, it was not nearly as much fun. So you were recently elected to the PDGA Board of Directors. How has kind of being a bigger part of the disc golf scene through the board been?
I've enjoyed it, like, thoroughly. It's been, it's real fun for me. I get to, like, listen to some other people who pretty much have a passion for the sport just like I do. And they show it by just, the things that they want to do in the game and the things they're trying to achieve in their goals as a board member. So I've loved it. I've got to meet some really cool people, and, like Dan Stork-Roddick, that's a legend of the game. So
yeah,
I get to talk with him, and it's pretty cool, man. Yeah, lots of cool stories, and so meeting everybody and getting to try to grow the sport in different ways. That's another thing that's big for me. So I've enjoyed it a lot.
I think you and I kind of both share that passion for trying to build the game in our own ways. So it's fun to kind of be able to see what you're doing with the board just as a sort of different angle in disc golf. It's been cool to watch.
I appreciate it.
Are there any things kind of being on the board that you've been surprised to learn? Maybe some processes that are different than you thought, or just anything kind of in general that sort of surprised you?
Well, it's not like being on your local club board. Let's put it that way. A lot more. There's a lot more. A lot of people involved. There's a lot of voices. It's not as fast moving as I thought it was going to be. There's a lot of slow pace to it, so that's. It's not surprising, but it's indifferent. I like to move fast pace, and it's not the pace I'm used to. But the passion that all the board members have matched my passion, and that really surprised me, to be honest.
Yeah. That's cool. You get a bunch of people that are like-minded to really work on a greater goal. That sounds awesome.
It's real fun. It's real cool. I dig it. I'm hoping that I campaign again this year and I can get on there again. So
step with Trevor.
Right.
So one of the things you had kind of talked about in your campaign for the board position was really trying to unite the players and kind of create a players committee. Have you kind of continued work on that idea and had any success with it?
That was the first thing that I stepped into the board position as, and at the fall summit meeting it was talked about, and then the first teleconference meeting I talked about, we actually passed a motion to start to work on a players committee. So it's in the works. I can't say too much about it at the moment because we have to wait for minutes from the past teleconferences to pass, but it's looking good, and I just got to put it all together and then start working on it. And so, yeah, I'm excited about it, and there's a lot more stuff that I'm doing right now that is pretty exciting for disc golf. So not just the players on their side, but for disc golf in general. So I'm excited about all this.
I know when we had met this summer, trying to really unite the players into one voice, because really you guys are out there in your own vehicles, traveling the country, and really kind of individualized out there and isolated a little bit. So I really like the players.
We get to see everything up front. Not like, a lot of people behind the scenes don't get to see what some of the pros get to see. So I think it's a good thing to have them united and try to work together to push the game even further.
Absolutely. Yeah. So we're going to, Pat, you want to chime in with our quick little giveaway this week?
Absolutely, Wes. We have another awesome giveaway. So Wes has a pretty cool little stash of minis, and what he would like to do is he would like to give away one of these minis out of this stash. So to do that, you need to comment something down below about what you think Trevor's favorite hair care product is. Is that a fair question? I don't know if you have that in the interview later. I think comment down below what you think it is, or a suggestion on what you think might make his hair even better.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's possible, but try to make
a haircut.
try to make them funny. Try to make them genuine. We're going to go through these, and the best comment is going to win that. Also, if you want to do me a favor, smash that subscribe button, ding that notification bell so that you know every time that we come on, and give the video a like. If you like Trevor, you like the video. And why don't we do this? Let's get this video up to, what do you say, 300 likes, and we'll bring Trevor on again, and maybe we'll talk a little bit more in depth about some stuff that maybe other questions that you guys ask below. We'll throw those in there as well. So do all those cool things. All right, I'll let you guys get back to the interview here.
Absolutely. We're going to kind of transition away from the board. We definitely want to touch on that being a real big part of your 28 season. So let's talk 2019 tour plans. Are you and Pixie going to be touring full time again?
Yeah, man, it was too much fun last year. We got to see some cool places and meet a lot of cool people and play some awesome courses. So it's going to be another, I'd say, a full year, but we're going to stay in Texas for a little bit and do the beginning of the Texas tour, and then Ledgestone on is rough and tough it again like we did last year. So
nice. Having made a couple coverages in 2018, where can we kind of expect to see you on some coverage in 2019?
Hopefully everywhere. Like, hopefully on the World's lead card, hopefully on USDGC lead card. Really, I think realistically, hopefully Texas States again, because I play that course really well. I do like the Mid-America Open. That course, Harmony Bends, I played that course really, really well. The Hall of Fame Classic, maybe I have a chance there because that course fits my style so well. So hopefully the wooded courses where people can see me hit these tunnel shots with these hyzer flips.
Nice. Well, I feel like that's having watched Andrew Fish a little bit at the end of last year. He's a big fan of Discraft plastic for those beautiful hyzer flips. I think we got some great molds in the lineup that just work out beautifully for that. Right? Shout out Big Z Crank.
That's the one, that hyzer flipperific.
So what is one tournament that you're really most excited about in 2019?
Let's see. There's so many, but I'm going to have to say, honestly, D-Glow.
Nice.
Because I did not play very well there last year, and I want to smash that course this year.
Yeah.
I played it so good in practice. Like, the first round, I shot a 7 down in practice, and I never got under during the tournament, and it's really upsetting. So I'm, really looking forward to get back there and get my revenge on that awesome course.
Nice. Kind of follow-up question. What was your favorite city that you traveled to last year, hitting so many good ones? If you had to pick just one, which one was it?
Portland, Maine.
Portland. Nice.
I mean, we didn't play much golf in Portland because every course is pay to play in Maine. But we played some of their awesome courses, which, I mean, there's not so many big cities in Maine. So, but man, Maine in general was just a beautiful place. And it's number one on the UPS courses, Auburn and Lewiston in there. So we went up there and played, and it was epic. So
nice. Did you bump into Tyler Grady, fellow team member up there?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I've seen Tyler up there a couple times actually.
Nice. He's a cool dude. So any changes to your bag this offseason? We've seen a lot of hype around the new test flight disc, which sounds like it might be making some bags. So any changes for you?
I'm going to throw some more of these 150 Rattlers in the woods a lot. Yep. Brian Earhart, shout out to him for getting me hooked on these things. Not too much. I'm definitely putting the new disc in my bag, the test flight disc. I do throw the Predator and the Machete, and it's kind of a mix like a slower version of theirs. So I do like it, and I think I'm going to use it a lot. But nothing real new. Maybe the ESP Punisher could make an appearance. I've been tossing it around a little bit. So.
Yeah, that was one of something I know Brian was really loving too, was the Punisher, which has been out for, I think we're coming close to a year now.
Yeah.
So it's a little surprising to me, as somebody who really loved it when it first came out, and I know things are a little tougher to work into the pro bags because you guys are so happy typically with your lineup. It's really tough to squeeze in there, but I've enjoyed you guys kind of talking about the Punisher a little bit more as a potential new addition.
Right, the ESP plastic, man. It's just so good in on that disc. I thought the speed was a little flippy, and I threw an ESP Punisher. It went dead straight, like 400, and I was like, wow, this was like my Vulture almost, but longer. So.
Yep, that's what they do.
Yeah.
What they do. So before we get to our rapid fire questions, we want to give you a chance to do any other shout outs that you would like to, any other sponsors or any other people, players, friends that you want to just give a quick shout out to.
Definitely Discraft for all they do. It's the best company to be, most consistent plastic on the planet. So, number one. Definitely you and Pat for having this cool stuff that you guys have been doing. This is an amazing thing, and you keep doing it. This is awesome. My love, Pixie.
Pixie.
Anybody that's out there that voted for me, and I got fans and all of them. Thank you guys for all y'all do and the support me and Pixie get from you guys. And that's really, like Sun King Disc, Birdie Bags, Upper Part Designs. That's it, man.
Couple of hashtags.
No, my friend. Yeah, Step with Trevor.
Step with Trevor, that's right. Sweet. Well, we will get into the always fun rapid fire questions.
I'm excited.
Per usual, we got one good zinger plugged in the middle there, and so just quick answer questions, maybe a little bit of thought if you need them, but otherwise just pretty much rapid fire.
Let's go.
All right, question number one, Goldfish or Cheez-Its?
Cheez-Its.
More exciting, drop in birdie or scramble par save?
Drop in birdie.
Ice cream or cake?
Ooh. Ice cream.
Ice cream. I thought you might go with that being a warm climate kind of guy. All right, one stays forever, one never grows. Beard hair or head hair?
Hair stays forever, beard never grows.
Oh, baby face. Favorite Disney princess?
Oh, man. That one's tough. Jasmine.
Halloween or Christmas?
Halloween.
I knew you'd pick that one.
Yeah, I worked at a haunted house for like 11 years.
Oh, man. But your tree's beautiful.
Oh, well, it's not mine.
Oh, fair enough. All right, here's the tough one. Who wins a forehand-only round, Paul Macbeth or Yuli?
Oh, gosh, what a question.
Forehand only.
Oh, Yuli.
Oh, bold. Favorite camera angle, catch cam or back shot?
Catch cam.
Why the catch cam?
I think it's fun watching the flight from a different angle. Like I always see it from that angle with the camera behind me. I always see that angle. I never see it from the other angle.
Fair enough. Favorite pizza topping?
Pepperoni.
Oh, too easy. All right, and then the final question, shampoo or conditioner?
Oh, shampoo, buddy. So lathery, just.
The main's looking good.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Team Discraft.
Well, that's all of our rapid fire questions. So I just want to say thanks again for joining us, Trevor, and we look forward to watching you this season. And we hope to see you on plenty of coverage, plenty of lead cards. I know I'll definitely see you at CCR Open and at D-Glow for sure. So, any other words to throw in, Pat?
You know what? Instagram. I'm kind of older. I'm new to this Instagram thing. Just got it going. Make sure you add me, Diskin Gamer. I believe we have I'll actually put everybody's down below in the description. So that way you get a chance to kind of talk to everybody. The cool thing is I like to actually post little teasers, so like people are knowing about this Trevor video yesterday.
All right. That was cool, man.
So that's pretty awesome. Yeah, thanks Trevor for coming on and doing the show. Thank you, Wes, for asking all of the questions because I was really tired right now because it's late. So I appreciate all that you guys do, obviously too, for the disc golf community. So don't sell your guys' self short. You guys are pretty amazing as well. So
thanks, Pat.
Other than that,
you guys are amazing. Thank you.
Awesome. You guys are slowly getting blurrier as the video's going. So before you become nothing, we're going to go ahead and just say peace out.
Peace out.
Thanos.
Thanos.